Rabbi Shmuley, woo, things are really heating up. Let me just bring you guys forward on everything that has transpired. So way back when everything was going down with Kanye West 2 years ago, obviously 2 years ago, a very long time ago, relative to just the political moment, I declined to publicly insult my friend. Some people were offended by that. I understand the offense. I also hope that some people respect that when you have a real relationship somewhere, you don't turn those individuals into a headline because there's peer pressure to do so. Regardless, Kanye West notoriously tweets that he wants to go DEFCON 3 on Jews after he goes to bed. And the press went crazy. People were very fearful. I obviously had an inside track. I knew that he was being threatened behind the scenes by somebody that was close to him, a Jewish person by the name of Harley Pasternak. And that was a part of the reason that he was so upset. So I did a show the day after Kanye tweeted that, before he did any interviews, the day after just the tweet existed. And I asked people essentially to just give him some time. I said, I don't think he is going to blow up Israel. Let's all just calm down and give him some time to explain what's going on. And since that very moment, a man by the name of Rabbi Shmuley and his hag daughter have been harassing me. They have made videos after videos, smearing me, libeling me as an anti-Semite, saying that I defend Hitler, that I defend, just an absolute nonsense. I want to be clear, it's been going on for 2 years. They watch every minute of the show, take me out of context, and essentially are trying to create hatred between me and the Jewish community, which is just never going to happen. I'm telling you, it's just never going to happen. I have too many Jewish friends. I love Jewish people. They're a part of my story so much in the things that they have done for me since I was a child. You know, I've shared that with you. We don't need to recap that. It's never going to work, but he won't stop. The threats don't stop. And I showed you guys basically just a small snippet, really just a minute of their harassment over the last 2 years. And some of you guys were very stunned and shocked, and I'm finally defending myself, and I feel good about it. Like, I'm not pregnant anymore. I'm like, let's go. Like, let's go, Rabbi Shmuley. So he sees me defending myself, and he's now doubling down. He's getting crazier in his threats against me. This is unbelievable. The Jerusalem Post, which, by the way, I actually really like that publication because they do a very good job of just telling you what happened. There's no twist on it. They're telling you, basically, here's the headline: Candace Owens and Rabbi Shmuley squabble over anti-Semitism, blackmail, and Kanye West. And they do a very good job in this article of just giving you the play-by-play of what has happened since the very beginning. But buried into this article, I could not believe this. Like, they reached out to him for a comment, and he actually said this, quote, "There can be no question that Candace's serious defamation against me and the Jewish community must be met with a comprehensive lawsuit that will bankrupt her." Bankrupt her. He wants to bankrupt me for defending myself against him and his hag daughter, right? Why do I call him an unholy rabbi? Because who does that? It's one thing to say, like, I want to sue somebody. It's another thing to say that I want to bankrupt that person. He constantly makes these sorts of financial threats. And why should we talk about that? Because if I or somebody else said, oh, you know, Jewish people always try to come after people in the means of money, it would be referred to as an anti-Semitic trope. Well, what is he doing right here if not engaging or creating that very trope by saying that he wants to bankrupt somebody? Why? Oh, because, like, she's defending herself. Like, she doesn't have a right to defend herself. I can go after her and smear her and libel her for 2 years straight, and she better not say anything. Listen, Rabbi, I don't know what thug life you think you're a part of, but I want to be very clear that I am definitely an uppity black person. I say that, obviously, as a nod to Clarence Thomas when he was testifying and saying that if there's a black person who ordains to think for themselves, these people are deemed uppity. And I want you to know, Rabbi Shmuley, that I am indeed an uppity black, okay? I am not taking kindly to your threats. So let's just get to the bottom of them. What's next? What's next? I don't fear you, okay? So you want to bankrupt me for defending myself? Is that what you said, by the way? Are those one of the reasons that Michael Jackson put you on a list of individuals that he felt were threatening his life? Were you threatening to bankrupt him? Why don't you answer the questions? I don't fear you whatsoever. So what's next? You've already libeled. You've already smeared. Now you're threatening to bankrupt. What are you gonna do next? You're gonna kill me? Are you gonna kill me because I refuse to kowtow to you, because I'm not fearful of you? And I think it's weird that you and your daughter are promoting and selling sex toys. That's why I deem you an unholy rabbi. because the industrialization of sex is harmful to our society everywhere. I don't care if you call it kosher sex. You're selling butt plugs on the internet. You gross me out. You disgust me. I am a better person than you, and I do not fear you. Because as I said, you don't have the ability or the strength to fracture the relationships between me and the Jewish community. You don't have that power. So what's next? Show us. I want everyone to see what you do to me. I want you to have the largest platform in the world so people can see what people like you do and what you think you have the power to do. Hey guys, if you like this video, you will definitely like the full episode even better. You can find